Tonight, hopes for democracy in Sudan hanging by a thread. The army seizing control in an apparent coup, arresting top officials at dawn, including the prime minister, and holding him in an undisclosed location, according to the government. But thousands of protesters taking to the streets, vowing to resist military rule, burning tires, blocking roads, and refusing to give in. Chanting, "The people are stronger." All of us must unite to protect the truth, he says. At least 3 people killed when troops opened fire on demonstrators, according to local doctors. Dozens more wounded. The White House tonight condemning the army and threatening to withhold hundreds of millions of dollars in U.S. aid if the generals don't back down.
We reject the actions by the military and call for the immediate release of the Prime Minister and others who have been placed under house arrest.
President Biden's special envoy meeting with military leaders in Sudan this weekend, urging them to respect civilian rule. But just days later, the country's top general dissolving the government and suspending the Constitution.
I think the military was playing a very disingenuous role, essentially telling the U.S. what it wanted to hear, but clearly preparing to do quite the opposite.
Sudan has been taking halting steps towards democracy since 2019, when public protests led to the overthrow of longtime dictator Omar al-Bashir. But the same man who helped make way for civilian government 2 years ago is the man that led the coup this morning. Tonight, protesters determined not to let progress slip away, but facing an uphill battle.
A dangerous and violent situation there in Sudan. Raf Sanchez joins us now from Tel Aviv. Raf, how much leverage does the U.S. really have to try to roll back this coup?
Tom, Sudan is heavily dependent on the U.S. for aid, and the State Department said earlier it was withholding some $700 million in support because of the coup. But the fact that generals went ahead with this in defiance of the U.S. suggests that might be a price they're prepared to pay. And withholding aid long-term would punish the generals, but it could also push Sudan further into chaos.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.